Former Prime Minister Kevin Rudd says the US and China will eventually come to an agreement over the trade war.
This is during a speech to the Asia Society. Mr Rudd weighed into the Hong Kong riots as well. Let's go live to Patrick Murrell. Pat, what did he say on both of those fronts? Because obviously both issues have been front of mind in the last few weeks.
Yeah, that's right. Of course, the US-China trade war has been raging since 2017. Former Prime Minister Kevin Rudd says, though, there is likely to be light at the end of the tunnel because dealing with that trade war will be in both countries' interest, both in the US interest and especially President Donald Trump's interest, and also in China's interests and Xi Jinping's goals of restoring economic stability to China. He did have some harsh words to say about some of the terms that the US is seeking to impose on China as part of the trade agreements. They are a bit strict, but says that if both sides give concessions, then a goal and an achievement and agreement is likely to be reached. He also gave some advice to Prime Minister Scott Morrison, saying that he'd urge the Prime Minister to remind both the US and China that coming to an agreement would be in everyone's interest. Take a listen.
What should Abe-san and Morrison-san be saying to Uncle Xi and Uncle Donald? It should be, frankly, the future of the global economy hangs very much on your two governments' decisions.
Now, with regards to the riots in Hong Kong, former Prime Minister Kevin Rudd said that he doesn't think China will come down too heavy-handed. He doesn't think they'll intervene by deploying troops or police from the mainland to crush the protests, because any benefits gained from crushing them would outweigh the costs of doing so. Take a listen.
The conclusion so far in Beijing, as I judge it, is to allow this matter to be handled by the Hong Kong administration plus the Hong Kong police.
The United States and China will resume talks over the trade deal and agreement in September in Washington.